Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we're going to feature a Frostbite mid-range list that has risen up the ranks and become extremely popular in the ladder as of pretty much yesterday. This deck, I started playing it in yesterday's stream, and like a couple of hours later, all of a sudden, I was running into countless mirror matches, and there's a good reason why this deck has become really popular really fast in what was before a elusive and Shadow Isles driven metagame, right? This deck takes on the top tier metas, barring control decks, which I don't really think anybody considers top tier right now, because it is control, by the way, is this deck's worst matchup. Barring that, because of the prevalence of creature-based strategies in ranked, this deck has really found its place and has been wrecking it. I've seen several players actually reach #1 in the Masters ranked ladder with this archetype, and today we're going to go over it and what makes it so good, because I think the main reason, and a lot of people agree, this deck has actually been as viable as it is because of a card that, you know, shots fired, many players actually deemed really bad. Swim. See, this card is actually a powerhouse of a card. A lot of people who were analyzing the card pool before even trying out the cards themselves came to the early conclusion that Triferring Assessor was just not a good card, and they were extremely wrong about it. This card is absolutely outstanding. It started performing really well for me in the Vladimir deck, but it does even better in this deck, and there's a reason why this deck is, by the way, superior to my Vladimir deck. Unfortunately, the Vladimir deck, while I really like it, and it is strong at what it does, the current metagame for it is very harsh because of the high prevalence of elusive decks. During my playtesting, I didn't run into as many elusives as I did on Saturday, and I realized I hit a bit of a brick wall with that, right? Fortunately, though, for those of you who are tired of so many elusive decks in ranked, there is going to be a balance patch soon, and even though I have no official sources regarding I have no intel that you don't have access to publicly, I have been looking at some developers from Runeterra and their tweets and replying to people and such, and I am 90% sure that elusive cards in general are going to be quite nerfed, and Shadow Isles cards as well. We can expect that, so in case you're tired of that, you should be looking forward to the balance patch, and maybe in that case, the Vladimir deck can have a bit of an easier time, right? As it does really struggle with that uninteractive sort of strategy, because it really depends heavily on blocking, right? And engaging in combat with the opponent. And of course, elusives really don't care about that. But this deck can take on elusives really well. This is a very, very optimized archetype, and this is my personal take on it. So there are certain cards that I'm running, taking the mirror match into consideration. The control matchup, like I said, with board wipes like Ruination from Shadow Isles is by far our worst matchup, especially because in those sorts of matchups, our Frostbite cards are rendered pretty useless since they're decks that don't really run that many units to begin with. But taking that bad matchup aside, this deck can take on all of the top tier metagame decks, and it can do so really well. So it's really making good use of Triferring Assessor, supporting it through the likes of Omen Hawk and the Avarosan Hearthguard, which can buff our allies in our deck with +1/+1, and therefore put them at range to have 5 power or more, so that once we play Triferring Assessor, we can draw a shitload of cards. Triferring Assessor only needs 1 buff herself to count herself in the equation as she comes in. If she has 5 attacks, she will, also contribute to 1 card being drawn, which is really neat because we already have 5 attack early game units such as Triferring Glory Seeker and of course a full set of Ash. These cards also really benefit significantly from the buffs from Omen Hawk and Avarosan Hearthguard, as Triferring Glory Seeker specifically having more than 1 health goes a long way. She doesn't die to Withering Wail, she doesn't die to Vile Feast, and she doesn't die to 1/1 chump blockers in general, which is really, really key. So the deck is comprised of an early curve of Frostbite units, challengers, Frostbite burst spells, and then we curve out into Ash, some good card draw resources such as Trifaring Assessor and Battling Burke, and then Rhyme to Shaman and the one-off of Anivia as our late game threats. I like Anivia a lot in this deck, as I feel she does excellent in the mirror match, which is something you have to consider because this deck is getting really popular right now. So being able to have the upper hand in the mirror is really key, which is why this variant is doing so well for me, because I do feel like I have the edge thanks to Anivia and a one-off of Winter's Breath. This card can be an absolute board wipe against the opponent, as this deck doesn't really handle board wipes well, so we can bring Winter's Breath, and the idea is to combine this card after we level up Ash with the arrow that we are going to be creating with Ash, so we can use Crystal Arrow on the opponent's board, and you know, unless they have like really beefy units, basically frostbite their entire lane as we go for Winter's Breath and basically Raijeki them. And people who play Yu-Gi-Oh will understand that reference. But we will board wipe them, and that should really give us the upper hand. And I will be showcasing this card in today's gameplay, which I think is pretty tight. You know, I got some good games. I got matchups against the likes of Super JJ and Pro Neo from Gwent as well. So some familiar faces for those of you watching here from Gwent. You'll still see some cool matchups against some of these pro players. And overall, I'm just a big fan of this deck, man. Legion Drummer is the tits with challengers such as Trifaring Glory Seeker and Rhyme Fang Wolf, as we can give them quick attack upon attacking, and giving Trifaring Glory Seeker quick attack with challenger and 5 attack is amazing. And we have a one-off of Katarina. I believe Katarina is extremely good with this deck. I've stated in the past why. I believe her recall effect exacerbates the power of frostbite effects, and she can become a very lethal way to finish off the opponent with leveled up Ash, as we can have units being frostbitten, disable their blocking ability, and then play Katarina to attack multiple times and kill them. So that is the deck list right there. Very, very powerful deck. If you are a fan of Freljord and Noxus and you want to play something that's not Shadow Isles, Ionia, Demacia, that is actually tier 1 and highly viable, then I highly suggest you spend your wild cards on this. You will not, I guarantee, you will not regret it. This will do very well for you, and it is a beautiful archetype to dwell into and just learn how to pilot correctly, because it's just a nice breath of fresh air, you know, from all the elusives and Shadow Owls decks. It's nice to have something different that can compete with them, and yeah, very excited to share this list with you guys. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So without further ado, hopefully you guys like the games as well. I, picked some really good ones that I had from my stream, and that's all I got to say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily videos. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh shit. It's the one and only. Alright, so for this matchup, Trifaring Glory Seeker actually puts in a lot of work. Though I don't expect for a lot of my units to live, so I'm actually gonna drop these two for now. Because we're facing an aggressive deck, so we wanna make sure that we have a good curve, because his deck is like super aggro, right? Brittle Steel. Okay, I was definitely expecting a turn 1 play there.
Sharpen the blade,
secure the kill. If he plays Rookie here, we trade with it. We're not gonna attack, because he doesn't want to play his Rookie into this. So we're gonna make use of this and take that pass there. Unfortunately, this... let's frostbite it anyways.
Winter, take you. Now we're cooking. Let's boogie.
We could take 2 damage there. I think Ash is good here.
I will unite the Freljord.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
For glory, face me. As the arrow flies. You're mine.
I'm actually okay with this. You may be thinking, why are you not targeting Jump One? Because I want to get rid of Draven. Draven is keeps generating him those spinning axes, so I need to stop that.
To find me mushroom.
With these spinning axes, they can deal with my units really well. I think I'm gonna play the archer here.
A chill in the
A chill in the air.
Pay dirt.
All right. Getting some mushrooms in there.
These are our lands. The time is right. Strike now.
save the homestead.
This is such a cool deck though. I really like it. As much as I like Shaman, man, if he has like a get excited.
We march as one, an unstoppable force.
I'm worried about get excited on my Ashe, which kind of encourages me to attack now so that I can put her out of range of get excited.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings. Our people.
Okay, we cannot die to get excited anymore. So now we drop the Rhyme Fang Wolf, and we're going to 100% be targeting. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go you into you, you, and we're gonna keep you in the back.
Avarosan, guide me.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Oh, they got me. Continue without me.
All right, good play, good play, good play. That was a sexy play. All right, 3 cards down. We have card advantage right now, but this deck can just like they just need a Jinx to go crazy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, she's here. We need to go double Rhyme Fang. Whoo! Whoo! Oh, that's brutal. Oh, he jumped right into that. Oh, I did not expect that to go that smoothly.
My arrow won't miss.
We get the clean hit off on him here.
It's Draven time.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
I guess he had to just go for it there.
Sends chills up my spine.
Shaman here.
Time for the money.
Oh, definitely wasn't expecting that.
Will no one listen? What's the worst that could happen?
I feel like I just want to slow him down here. I can withstand an attack though.
Stay back. I smell a fight.
GG. With elusives. I feel like we have to mulligan this entire hand. We need a lower curve. That looks good. That looks decent. Archer is outstanding here against a potential turn 2 Elise from my opponent.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
I forgot this. I love this guy's voice line. I forgot this was like an actual card. The Oblivious Oh, with the ephemeral sharks. That's so good. Interesting. That's pretty neat.
Winter, take you.
We're playing Archer and we're frostbiting this because this is what we want to attack with. Okay.
Let's see what's out there.
I do want to get rid of this 2-1 though.
I'll protect the villages. Oh heck!
Because we can, unfortunately we can brittle steel the incoming 4/4. I'm gonna play the Omen Hawk instead of the Rhyme Fang Wolf because I don't have a clear.
The chains, they never stop.
We're gonna use this to jump block this, and that 1 damage is gonna go a long way to be able to deal with this.
My life for Avarosan.
I don't want to play into a feast though, so I think we could just go for this here. Next turn we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play you into you though, so I think I'm actually just gonna take the hit from that because I really do want to eliminate this.
Save the host.
We're gonna float this mana because now there's a 3 health. We can kill it with a brittle steel, but we want to be able. We want to play the Avarosan Hearthguard next turn. We need some size and power on the board. Ooh, Legion Drummer is also very interesting, but we're gonna go with you.
The War Mother will unite us all.
It's a good blocker.
I've never known beauty like yours.
You've known.
Beyond.
So young.
We're not gonna attack. We're gonna hold on here. I like these brittle steels. Because we've already buffed our entire deck with Avarosan Hearthguard, we're not gonna rush this Trifarian Assessor. We are running a little bit out of steam, but we do have our card draw here. AK Prost, thank you for the sub, buddy. I am gonna play the Legion Drummer though.
We march as one, an unstoppable force.
This is our homeland.
The hell? Alright, definitely did not expect that. Holy shit.
Man overboard.
Alright.
A chill in the air.
Alright, now we're gonna go Trifarian.
Only the finest serve.
Our banner will lead the way.
Please, I have connections. That light.
There's nothing to fear.
Lady Elise, where are you?
A pretty present you make.
I like that Harsh Winds. I like that Harsh Winds a lot.
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
Look at this card draw, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this fucking card draw. My god.
I must get out of here.
My god, these assessors. Like All Might would say, oh my goodness!
Skitter out from the dark.
Alright, so first of all, we want to kill you with you.
Will be quick.
We want to kill you with you.
I know a challenge when I see one.
We are going to be killing you here.
Fight they want.
And we're going to be weakening the board here as well.
And defend.
And we're going to do this. So I made a mistake with these two. I actually should have blocked differently, but whatever. Ah! That's just fucking beautiful. Somebody ran out of gas, eh, Pro Neo? You ain't got no more gasoline. I'm just getting started, bro.
Line up.
Line up! Line up, motherfuckers! Alright, Katarina. No going back. Let's get in there. Oh my god, that's so fucking sexy. We don't even care about, like, we're not even gonna go faces yet. We just want to level up Katarina here. Oh, free damage. Oh, Pro Neo. No, no, no. Pro Neo, that's not how it works, bro. We get out of there like a ninja.
Everything.
It does. It actually does. That's not how that works, bro. Oh, that's cute. If only I didn't have like a bazillion answers. You know, that would be worrisome, I guess. How about we play Katarina?
No going back.
Oh. Oh man.
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Watch, learn.
Get me out of here!
Guys, I got a very important question for you guys. How do you feel about a third attack, or a second attack rather, during our opponent's turn?
Never play. I'll do it myself.
So disgusting. Oh, that's how you pick somebody apart. Oh my god.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Oh my god, that was pretty disgusting.
I need just a moment.
Alright, that makes things interesting.
Watch, learn. I misjudged. Let the bloodshed begin.
I got more coming for you, buddy.
I'll do it myself.
What do you think of going one Hearthguard and no Glory Seeker? So after one Hearthguard, Berg is guaranteed to pull Assessors? No, Hearthguards are amazing in this deck, man. Like right here, look at this. Look at this. With Legion Drummer, this card is bananas with Legion Drummer. It's fine that we play it with Berg. That's why we can afford to run. Like, thanks to this deck, like Berg will always have a card to draw. That's fantastic. But let's play the drummer first, right? I love pulling this Glory Seeker with 2 health, because that 2 health is huge as we survive Vile Feast. Very big deal. I'm not going to attack here, right? Or am I? No, I'm not. We're gonna pass.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Where's my axe? I'll do better this time.
Do I take the hit? I feel like I can use this as a chum blocker, right? I mean, how good is this as a chum blocker? I mean, it's good at trading with the spiders later down the line, but it can also just sponge 3 damage, which I think is good. Sponging 3 damage is nice.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
I stand
For Noxus! Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna be flash freezing this, okay? He's tapped out. That feels fantastic, because we can attack with you.
Show them the might of Nox.
That as a blocker is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. But we can flash freeze this. We can attack with you. Okay, so with you here.
Glory. I'll cut them apart. Face me. You are mine.
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
Okay, ready.
It's a big hit. Big hit. So I need to hit this.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Need to take down those 2. I can't really afford to like if I take down these 2 and that, like they can still block this and kill it. So I think
For glory. Face me. I'll cut them apart. You are mine.
Witness true strength. I have my orders. Many tribes under one banner.
he drew another Darius. No! No!
Direct assault.
¿Cómo hablas inglés también? Viví en Estados Unidos 4 años y aprendí inglés de chico y lo seguí practicando. I would like to see a Vlad deck with some change to play well. Do you mean like a change to the card? Is Grandmasters available yet? What do you mean by Grandmasters? I'm a native Spanish speaker and I understand your English more than your Spanish. Mi español no está mal, tío. Joder, tampoco. Yes, this is a chill in the air. We're gonna play the Rhyme Fang Wolf. which can discourage him from playing something here. Okay, so if I go for an attack with this thing here, my opponent hasn't played anything, which means he's floating mana. I'd rather play carefully with this. No, you know what? I'm not gonna attack. It's not worth it. For 1 damage, it's just not worth it. And I don't want to damage this because I become vulnerable to an avalanche, and then things can get really nasty. Que piensas, Asturias? I don't mind Asturias. I kind of want to Culling Strike this, but yeah, I always want to just Culling Strike this. I'm gonna hold on to Ash here for a bit. I'd rather go Legion Drummer into Archer. I don't want to play into an Avalanche though. I could be playing to an Avalanche here. Very, very easily could be playing into an Avalanche.
Leaping into action.
Remember why we fight.
This fucking sentry is awkward as hell.
Ready the torches.
Just wanted to die.
Light the signal fires.
That damn sentry.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
A true Freljordian welcome.
That egg, did it move?
Eyes blazing bright as torches.
There's no rush to play Ash here. There's no good board state for it. I'd rather play the Babbling Brook. I'm happy I drew into the Hearthguard here, as I can start buffing up my deck so that these Trifaring Assessors can redraw me stuff. I'm not in a huge hurry, especially considering he has like no late game champions. It's just Ash, so he may even like cap out at Rekindler. There's no Hecarim. Obviously, we always have to consider Rasa, but I like this Babbling Brook play here. Frostbiting the Rimefang Wolf is what I need to do. I could have killed it with the Winter's Breath, but I'd rather just wait until I can get a lot of potential value out of this. That's fine.
Our strength is yours.
I could have played Ash, but I'd rather just get the Hearthguard as early as possible. Like I said, I'm not being pressured. This thing is dangerous.
Save the homestead.
Okay. He still could have Frostbite, which makes me just want to pass here. Again, he still could have Frostbite. There's no point in attacking right now. I like that flash freeze draw. This turn, what we plan on doing is playing Ash.
Bar the doors.
The time is right. Strike now.
Heed my word.
All the world on one arrow. Victory requires a sharp blade.
Line up.
Line up! Alright, we're back at even card advantage here.
Tall as a mountain and covered in ice.
I would love to just play this.
No going back. For glory, face me.
As the arrow flies.
Avarosan, stand together.
I play Katarina now though, because even if he does have a harsh winds,
I'll lead us to victory. I was judged.
we gotta protect Katarina. I was expecting like a harsh winds like that, which is why I'm not, you know, worried about him blocking with that, because I know leveling up Ash will protect me from that trade. Now, both of us have the same amount of cards in hand, but our board presence is slightly superior. That sucks.
Continue without me.
Alright. Welcome back, Ash. I really wanted to protect Katarina there. But if he wants to attack with Ash, then I will trade into her with Avarosan Hearthguard. I think this means he doesn't have an actual Frostbite here.
I must get out of here.
I could use this to trade into that.
This is our homeland.
But he's also, like, he could have some... I mean, if he had some Frost, he would have done something about it, right? I do want to clear his units a bit. No, to be fair, it's not really necessary. We have to worry about a, we have to worry about a Rasa here, so we're gonna play the Rimefang Wolf first. Yeah.
I will unite the Freljord.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try to go for the nuke.
Remember me. Swiftly now. Unify the tribes.
Oh, Anivia. Oh, Anivia. What is this?
The Freljord's eternal guardians.
Double Vile Feast, I assume? Nope, 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 nope. No, no. No! 9! 9! We could go for lethal here. But what if he has like some crazy like Ruination play or something? So we're just gonna go for damage. I know we missed out on lethal here, but we gotta play around Ruination. Alright, he had that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
Alright, Trifaring Ancestor. I'd rather hold on to this. Hey! Hey, baby! There we go.